One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UTEP Miners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UTEP's offense has the ball first today. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Nelson. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speeds.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The give on the inside. He'll try to take it back. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Green Wave. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Miners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From From the gun, running back gets to give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the...
Touchdown, UTEP! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Still on his feet at the 35. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. On the move to his left. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Wide open, he makes the catch.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
That's a great example of quarterbacks trusting their targets when throwing vertically down the field. There are a lot of quarterbacks that might have shied away from that throw because on the corner route, that receiver...
Touchdown, Miners! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the quick shuffle pass. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, and the big play will move the sticks. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Finds a little space. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've already failed to convert on fourth down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Miners have it in scoring position on first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Burrell. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. To the air, it's Nelson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Tulane, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start. The heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Glass. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Tulane! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Ellis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now on the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
And the Miners line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Touchdown, UTEP! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down. At this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his big tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Loss of 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Trucks through the defender. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Miners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. He's got it. There he goes. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary. That offense, when they saw the flag, it's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Texas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final. In a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught, close to the marker. It's Glass. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. Finds a tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Lawson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Here comes. After picking up the first down. On the option. Quick toss. Breaks into the open. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Going to take a shot on second and short. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Tulane lines up on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on third and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
It's complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Glass. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught behind the line. It's Gordon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. He's got his man. Touchdown, Greenway! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetrated.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And here comes the punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. From the gun, the running back has it. Pass to 40. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Miners will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Touchdown, Miners! And the stomping has commenced. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Quarterback and set up in the pistol. On the move. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Tulane opens play in the final period with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Spins away from the defense. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
It's complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Reads it, fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Grab near the marker, it's Turner. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Looking to pass, it's Nelson. Makes the catch. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the left. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And the Miners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Tight end now in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
Touchdown, UTEP! And the pummeling has started. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Finds his big tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out.
On the sweet spin, and he's free. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Glass. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Nelson. Quickly to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock.
That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Touchdown, Green Wave. The defense putting points on the board. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Kansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Using the quick game. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires on the move. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Miners decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Snagged out of the air. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Gordon. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here.
He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak there.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in.